We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Buccaneers set to take over. Jameis Winston at the controls. And it's a big season forthcoming for the #1 overall pick back in 2015. If you look at the numbers, just 21-33 as a starter during his tenure. But the hope now is that renowned quarterback whisperer Bruce Arians can breathe some new life into him in 2019. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, Winston. That's into the hands of the tight end, Leggett. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Winston. He'll find Metcalf.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice,
and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Stafford on first down. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34. Play action. Stafford on the move to his left. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. third down. Winston setting up the screen here. It's Barber. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake. Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now Stafford. Flushed out right. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chris Godwin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff team on the field now is... They will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And now off to the races, down the right side. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Stafford. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Fourth touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point try now for Suckup. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Jameis to throw it. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Let's go, D.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that's incomplete. Peyton Barber was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still with 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Winston. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Winston. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Back to throw, Stafford. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. On first down, it's Stafford. And caught by Henry. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg. And he will score! Touchdown, Titans! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes as his guys continue to pour it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Running out of the gun, Collins. Some nifty running, but it only gets him to the 45.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he finds Howard complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen.
And Winston lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Throwing, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Winston. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got a 1st down past the 30.
So how many more years are we going to define this position as running back? I really feel like we're evolving into something else because they have to be such a hybrid, don't they? Guys who can run it, but they love to have those guys with hands like a wide receiver.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Winston toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant, and it's 3rd and 5. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Winston now. This goes to Barber, the running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Collins now the lone man in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Jameis again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame him for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame him one bit. It hasn't been the best performance. That's for
Man, I
sure.
think I just realized I have my mic off this entire time.
Avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
I hate myself. All right.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All right, so I've had my mic off this entire time. Great.
And here comes Tennessee
So,
as they get set to
if you're wondering why I ran the same play over and over and over again, it is,
when you go to the backup, let him get some
it's
time.
because of the, that one thing where I needed to get Chris Godwin a certain amount of yards or a certain amount of touchdowns. That's why I ran the same play over and over again, to get him that yard.
None of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And
my
they
bad.
all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the...
It's caught inside the 25. A big play.
I'm mad because I freaking didn't have my mic off this entire time.
Boy, another big play late here for Ryan Charles.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Throwing here, Stafford. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone.
All right, same play again.
Instead, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't.
All right, Matthew Stafford's last play as a
1st and goal. 1st and 1 as a 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 1st and 1 as And a flag comes in.
You're kidding me. His last.
Well, let's see who this is on.
What? You're kidding me. Alright. Matthew Stafford's last play, and it was the dumbest. This is why we cut Emmanuel Sanders. This is why we cut Emmanuel Sanders. I don't like Emmanuel Sanders on this team. Nothing against him, but he's just not very good in this game. Is that how we phrase it? He's just not good at all. He just sucks. Alright, some upgrades here. Some nice upgrades. Breakout player, what did you say? What did I tell you, Coach? One of my best. I said I was one of the best players on the team, and I think I proved out there today. Keep feeding me that ball. Yay, superstar. He now has the superstar. Alright, good. They're gonna taking one of these picks. One of these things right here. Thinking the Chiefs offer is kind of looking good. Maybe Minnesota. I'm thinking about trading him over to Minnesota. Might as well get something out of it. He's just not fitting for this team. He's just not a good fit for this team at this point. Might as well get something out of it. Alright. Do we want to trade for another receiver? Nah. I think we're good. I'm kind of glad to get rid of Emmanuel Sanders, though. Because he's just not a good player. And we've been trying to trade him, and it's just not been working out for us. Alright, so now we should... Now it's going to be pretty good. Alright. What do you got here for us, good one? Alright, we're going to upgrade that. Nice. Alright, abilities. He has in and out elite, of course. Because every single freaking receiver in the league has that. Oh, it's so useless. I hate it. I hate that ability so much. It's so bad. I'd rather have like slant specialist, receiver apprentice. I think the best one is probably streak specialist. How often do we actually get someone for a player of the week? It took till week 3 to get us on the defense, with Devin White with 2 interceptions, a touchdown, and 6 tackles. Then again, 8 tackles and 4 sacks for Geno Atkins. Then it took us to week 6 to get one on offense, and it was Derrick Henry with a good game. Then we finally got one here. So we've had 1, 2, 3 on defense and 2 on offense. I'd kind of expect more out of this team, honestly. Alright, so now we gotta worry about Cam Newton and Kuechly. Aaron Rodgers is available to play again. Alright, time to get him wrecked by Luke Kuechly. That's gonna be fun. Man, when did Aaron Rodgers get hurt? Has he played yet this season? We're like one of the worst. Like, all of our quarterbacks are like in last in the league, kind of. Oh, wow. Yeah, we don't have a very consistent team going here. It's been a train wreck. So Matthew Stafford and Joshua Dobbs are weirdly both above Aaron Rodgers. I cannot wait to see Aaron Rodgers climb from here to probably about around in this area real quick. Especially Brock Osweiler. Alright, we gotta figure out how to shut down Cam Newton. Slow him down. He is basically the entire defense here, so... Alright, wait, who are my focus players here? Oh, good, I've had John Ross going. So that he's been developing. That's good. That's good. Of course, Derrick Henry's been developing. Good, 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 good. Alright, now let's do Aaron Rodgers returning. The return of the King. Oh, we gotta worry about Christian frickin' McCaffrey. God dang it. Nobody likes you, Christian McCaffrey. Please go home. Please, I don't want to play you. You're freaking. You're going to. I could tell he's going to be freaking annoying to go against, isn't he?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers.
Dang.
On first down, it's Newton. And his first
No, you will not go to freaking Christian McCaffrey.
Last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession.
No. Inches. Dang it, I should have been able to stop that.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. On the defensive side, here are the starters for Tennessee. And they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they
We are hitting them hard. We're forcing fumbles this game. I can tell.
Good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Why do I feel like this is a... No.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Got his target, Samuel.
I like how Christian McCaffrey got more recovers than Curtis Samuel there.
Have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Newton on first down. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally
Don't. Alright, we're going cover 2 here.
Start to creep up, start to pressure
And we are...
Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
I don't know if they got that. They probably did. Dang it. Dude, they're getting so close to each side. It feels like they're not getting it.
It's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Wait, like Cam Newton doesn't even have escape artist? Wow. It's not a run.
Now the first carry for Doug Martin.
When did Doug Martin go to the frickin' Panthers? Am I just now picking this up? I thought he's still on the Bucks. I guess, yeah.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Come on, push him back, push him back, push him back.
Percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, pick that off.
Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds
Man, they've had the ball the entire first quarter. They had the ball for a quarter and a half there. Jeez.
And brings up a 4th down.
Just to miss the field goal.
And that's off the right up.
Alright, good.
Bounces away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue.
Alright, Aaron Rodgers finally getting out.
It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
9 yards is the pickup
Do
there.
it. Chris Godwin has
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers back.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get
auto handoff, yeah.
But still accurate throwing the football.
A 1st down carry for Henry. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to.
Go, Derek. Good, Derek. Good, Derek. Good, Derek.
Henry with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I gotta go score this touchdown real quick. Be right back. See, that's how you score, Carolina. That's how you score quickly.
Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back.
Hold on a second.
To the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0.
Alright, I'm back.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This field a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline,
let's go.
they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one for in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Quick stop. Quick stop.
Receiver. And that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And an alley to run.
Oh, wow, I missed. I missed hard there.
Mark him down at the 49. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
Oh, wow. What am I doing? What am I doing? I lost all my skill on my low break there.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Yeah, Greg Olson's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago, 7 the season before due to injuries. But when healthy, 1,000-yard receiver in 2014, 15, and 16.
And now a Seattle Seahawks.
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
Thank you, commentator.
Exactly a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on second down. Newton. And Thomas has it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Throwing again is Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he
Calais Campbell.
Like a freight train off the edge.
We better calm down out there.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And this one looks.
All right, that one down the middle. There you go. Good job.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get to 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? But wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
All right, let's run with Derek here.
Coming up later tonight, we've got a good AFC battle in Baltimore. The Super Bowl champs, New England, in town to take on the Ravens. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium to wrap up this first weekend in November. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. From the 38, Rodgers, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He was after my toes there.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught.
Come on, John.
Couldn't keep his feet
All right. Actually, screw it. Let's go for it. We get the ball at half. Let's go for it.
Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. The final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going deep for Brown.
And it worked out.
And it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
See, this is why we don't take points around here, because we get more points.
NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean,
let's watch a halftime show, because why not?
Because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. A touchdown pass there for Andrew Luck. From there, we check on the other Pennsylvania team as we head east to see what's happening with the Eagles. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. Allen Robinson, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson.
Wait, so the Jacksonville Jaguars are in London.
Start the second half with a victory that moves them to 6-3 on the year. Meanwhile,
very good
game
scripting
has been
there.
A back and forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans have the lead, and they'll get the football.
That was a nice little break. We should do that more.
Gets underway. This fielded at the 2. They'll take it out past the 25
It's Duke and Bo,
to the
jeez.
26-yard line.
Alright. Let's go for this again.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good.
Actually, no. Let's go with an inside zone here.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Alright, in the zone, and look at this. The most useless freaking one of them all is where they don't, where he can't fumble the ball apparently. So stupid. He has to, like, really good carrying too.
A bit as this time they're able to get him behind.
Maybe it's useful. Maybe I shouldn't judge it too hard because sometimes we go against people like Luke Kuechly.
Rogers. That's what this and a big loss here as he's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
Walker. Let's go Walker.
Throwing is Rogers.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Every time you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just showed.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted.
Yeah, we punted the ball like 3-4 yards. Like 10 yards, alright, good.
Stopped at the 34-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
This is like one of the most toughest, most dominated teams that we've gone against. Like they're like one of the toughest teams we're gone against, but the score just doesn't show it.
Third down, here's McCaffrey.
And we are able to just stuff them back.
They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Wow.
Team, and it's intercepted.
Okay, then. Well, then. I don't like that at all.
Set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
All right, let's run commit. Let's kind of run commit.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Oh, nice.
Maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So
nice.
We'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And able to get this one across
freaking dang it.
before he's brought down.
Why?
It's the Panthers' 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
Stop picking apart my defense. It's not that good. I'm not very good of a play caller. I'm more of an executor.
On 1st down.
And I can't even do that. What the frick? Why? I was trying to do that. I did that perfectly, and my guy just derped. He is completely derped there. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know what?
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good job. Fucking tackle him. I'm getting frustrated now. I'm getting frustrated. I'm a little frustrated playing this team.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Come on, come on. Let me light him up. Let me light him up. Take that. Ooh, take that. Ooh, stay down. Stay down. We are legit the team destroyer. We tear apart these teams. It's like, some teams aren't the same ever again after this loss. So.
Newton to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
I might bring myself here. I might bring in myself.
So Panther football as we welcome
if it's a play action, they're going to get me.
It's a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game.
Right. Let's go. Geno Atkins. I was about to say Calais Campbell. Alright. Actually, no. What? You're kidding.
Curtis Samuel, his 3rd
Are we
touchdown.
sure that was a touchdown? I can't even challenge it. That's so stupid. I can't even challenge it. Actually, I kind of like the brutally. Thank you. Upheld, you're kidding me. He was out. I could have swore he was out.
So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Alright, you know what? Yeah, it'll only take us 2 seconds to freaking drive on this team.
And he can't get a throw
Throw
away.
KC.
And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure
Really?
shifts back to
Hold
the
on, wait,
defense.
what? Why would you kick it here?
To try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Wasn't much choice there, Mr. Commentator, that doesn't know what he's freaking doing.
Offense set to begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right.
I don't have to run a few plays. All I have to do is just tear apart the defense with Derrick Henry.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Game. That's game, set, match. Game, set, match. Oh. Game, set, match. Oh. Game, set, match. Oh.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
I just run through him. Just run through him.
Runs over him. Fights through, and now a crease. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
Derrick Henry is going to make sure to put on a show.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd.
He's going to make sure this ending isn't boring.
Sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Directly over him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
All right, Derrick Henry reaching 100 yards there. Nice.
As well.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
All right. So all because you didn't kick an onside kick. Really, Ron. I see why you're in Washington now. Because nobody else wants you, and Washington's just kind of a dumpster fire.
And that's an
trying to kill your players.
Watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Titans, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, all
right, Aaron Rodgers didn't have too good of a returning game there.
Now on the year.
Alright. Alright, yeah. Alright, the plus is we'll never have to play them again. I don't know why that was such a pain right there. Alright. 9-0. What's going to happen? Alright, and we have another breakout player. Are we gonna play this game? Yeah, we are. Alright, let's see who we need to help out here. A.J. Brown. Okay, so now we got this guy who is about to develop into a star or a superstar. I don't know. If he turns into a superstar, we might end up trading John Ross. Or we'll probably put John Brown at a 2nd and put John at slot. Alright, let's go. Skip training. Let's go. Wait, what did he need? Alright, I gotta watch my own live stream to figure out what he needed there. Burp they do. I gotta make sure my audio is working real quick. I haven't checked. Alright, it's working.
Oh, Henry! I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, the big man, Derrick Henry, fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tennessee Titans. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
By many accounts, Coach, one of the most
Why does YouTube not work when I need it to freaking work?
Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves.
Dang it, YouTube, you suck.
The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Alright, 2 touchdowns or 100 receiving yards. Got it.
With Charles Davis,
there's one certain play I know that we might be able to get him a lot of yards off of. And it's that middle high-low. It's probably one of the best plays to get your slot receiver going, but not really your team going. So the first quarter, maybe even the first half, is probably going to be driven to get A.J. Brown. That's his name, right? A.J. Brown. To get him to that many yards.
Boy, when the Chiefs traded starting quarterback Alex Smith before 2018, a lot of people were wondering how good Patrick Mahomes could be, and he showed the entire league how good he could be, racking up over 5,000 yards and tied for second most passing touchdowns in a season with 50 of them, and he was handed the MVP and Offensive Player of the Year awards. They'll come up now second.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes was pretty good. Thank you, commentator.
Man who really came on late last year. It's Damian Williams.
I don't care. I surprisingly don't care, Mr. Commentators. I don't care about Damian Williams.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Let's go. Make him drop it. Make him drop it.
Force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Alright, where are we going here? Where are we going?
Get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down?
Wow, I brought Hooker down to make great blocks. And that he did. Thank you, Hooker. Alright, this is probably the best play for this. I don't know.
On 1st down, Rodgers. This will be caught by Brown.
Alright, 29 yards already. That's good.
Midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the...
Alright, should we go for touchdowns or yards here? 100 yards is... They're both actually really doable. They're both actually very doable.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. This is caught.
Good. Alright, so we're already basically halfway done.
A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Was there only a second? I'm pretty sure his other one was last game there, yeah.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right?
Dang it, Tyreek Hill playing defense against my defense.
The goal is win your division. number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and their divisional round. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven.
Gino. Good job, Gino. Are we really containing this Kansas City offense just like that?
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You decide to throw
there we go. Hooker finally making a big play.
If they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
All right, great field position. Yeah, let's go Derrick Henry here. Actually.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry.
1,000-yard rusher.
The numbers on the ground for Henry.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be over 1,000 yards this season too, right?
123 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. And they want to make sure they get him there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be.
God dang it, Derek.
See ball, get ball.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here.
I should have that.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That goes for a Chiefs first down.
Is Tyreek Hill their second?
So here's a 1st and 10.
Who could be better than Tyreek Hill? They either traded or...
It's a run for Williams.
See, I sent Emmanuel to the frickin' Vikings.
2nd and 7.
Did they sign Antonio Brown? I don't think they did. I think he was just that second for no reason. Maybe he's in the slot there. I don't know.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight
what does Patrick Mahomes have here? Escape artist. Yeah. Probably.
The offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Wait, what?
Man is Hill. He's got it.
I better not give him that touch in there.
Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw.
Yeah, just toss me right over. Just toss my hit stick right over. All right.
His third touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board.
Their only mistake here is letting me get the ball back with a minute left.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
I don't care, commentator. I didn't forget about him. I just didn't cover him.
That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver,
Bricks.
work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. We take a look
I don't think I have gotten
the Vikings and the Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and then tomorrow night we've got the Seahawks and the Niners from Levi's Stadium. And we were in the Bay Area for the Raiders on Thursday night. Now right back out to watch the Niners on Monday night. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's got it at the 15.
good.
A very solid gain of 27. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
I think he got it. I think he has it.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
There we go. We did it.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Suckham.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
Come on, take it. Take your shot. Come on, do it.
What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. So time to start going in the other direction. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
All right.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here are the Titans to take over.
Wait, what does A.J. Brown have? Oh, thanks for telling me game stats. I have to actually go through 150 yards.
They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here. 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And Walker has it. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers going deep downfield for Ross. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
Yes, let's go.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They start the drive on the
Let's go.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong.
I should have hit stick him there, so I could try to get a touchdown out of it.
Comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry.
Oh, nice fighting for yards. That's what we love to see.
Tennessee on a gain of 10. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. On play action, Rodgers. He lets
I don't know what I'm going for.
The back of the end. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Yeah, I mainly threw that because I knew it'd land out of bounds.
They tried to throw on second down.
I'm not going to lie, I got pretty scared.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Trucks through it.
Oh, man, right.
I don't know what that truck was for, an extra yard or so.
Past the 30, almost to the 25. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there. And
I don't know what plays I'm running at this point.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And he will score.
There we go. Chris Godwin still got it. I don't think he did much. He hasn't really done much this game. Okay. I didn't want to.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, when you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drained.
Yeah, he's out route. He's actually
so you really
did something there.
Advantage.
Well, out routes are really good in this game. It's just that the thing for them is useless.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make
you don't see any Madden throws that use the in-route stuff, the in and out route stuff on their X factors and stuff. You don't see that ever. And if there is, tell me, because I want to see it for myself. No running game. No, not allowed.
Past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Nashville. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked.
There's a lot open there.
Right at the midfield stripe. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. He finds Taylor.
A nice catch. Nothing there, though.
Defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and...
Well, Mahomes
Thank you, Gino.
Gino Atkins. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I just ran over Tyrann Mathieu.
Either way, depending on who converts on fourth down.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. And not totally home free yet, but
I really gotta go to the bathroom. That's why I'm kind of
2 minutes left
rushing through.
this football game.
That's why I want to cheer the clock.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers.
Hold on, I gotta go. Alright, I'm back. Might need a change of underwear, but I'm back.
Incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there. And it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this.
Aaron Rodgers has wheels, not gonna lie.
Aaron Rodgers do. The legwork there, getting into first.
We just saw a nice example.
Aaron Rodgers is like one of the most well-rounded quarterbacks in the league, though. Everyone doubts that everyone says that he can't scramble, but my boy can't scramble. Alright, Godwin, good job.
Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. And for them, this train is just
Chris Godwin is now a star.
On their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
When will I not look at my phone? He almost got to farther than 25 there.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
I'm probably going to be on my phone for this play. Yep, I am. Alright, let's see what happens when I'm just on my phone. I'm going to use Jarrell Casey. What the frick? What? I set down my controller, and all of a sudden I broke the game. Alright, fine. Screw you. Alright, I'm going on Jarrell Casey. Or Cameron. I'm just going to vibe on my phone real quick.
Now they'll run with Lewis. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 30.
Dion Lewis, hey, that's where we traded him.
Use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
So it looks like they got an 8-yard frickin' run. This is fine.
Now Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. And to the 42-yard
I don't know what my user is doing. Oh my god.
Another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey.
Alright, now let's hop into actual plays that we want.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds.
It's like Devin White on the field. Nice.
Mahomes now on first down.
I was about to say, you better drop them.
To 13 seconds. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes to throw once more.
Give me them toes. Let's go, Geno. Geno, 3 sacks. Geno Atkins, 3 sacks.
Racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
He's got 1/4 of his sacks right there. It seems like Geno Atkins in this season, he's basically just been, alright, I'm going to do good like half the games. I'm going to get like 5 sacks for like 4 games a season, but I'm not going to do anything else the rest. That's still a lot. That's still pretty good. Alright, cursed Aaron Rodgers percentage.
Make sure when you
Alright, he's now started development. And, you know, I think we are actually going to... If we're actually going to put him over John Ross on the training. I have plans for the bye week rest. Alright. I'm thinking of putting AJ Brown over John Ross. Thinking of. He is a hidden thing. Alright, deep threat. We want him to be a bit more of a deep threat as well. Play 500 downs with this player to unlock his position. Alright, I don't think we could get him 500. No. No, it's not. Alright. Is anyone else in the league 10-0? I don't think so. Nope. The closest we got is like 7. What is it with this freaking ranking? It's been so messed up recently. Buccaneers are 6-3, but the Colts are 7-2, and they're number 3. All right, makes sense, I guess. Not really. I guess they're in different conferences, so it doesn't really matter. We're pretty much clinched in the playoffs, correct? Yeah, 10 wins. We're pretty much in. It's just that how we finish that is going to... Alright, so if the Colts... If we lose our next games and everyone, like, through here wins all their next games, so, like, the Colts here. The Colts, we'd go down pretty quickly. Because these would be 14-2. Yeah. We'd be below every single one of these teams. And so, yeah, we can't really afford to do that. So we can't just take it easy. We gotta win at least 14 games before we just kind of, Making sure the training gets done. How come they get more than Devin White? Sad Devin White noises. Please, Derrick Henry. I can't wait for Derrick Henry to become like a 90 overall so that we can finally get that other thing. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to get... Jalen Ramsey isn't on this team anymore, is he? No, he's not here though. He's not really here. It should be AJ Boye. Did AJ Boye leave to Jacksonville too? I feel like every single player left Jacksonville or got traded. Alright, they are like kind of one of the worst rushing teams in the league. But they're like they're the top half of the passing. Alright. And then they are top half of sacks and they're alright on interceptions. Alright, so they're 81 overall. They're a lot better on defense, as in real life, yeah. Come on, Derek, get that ability. 90 overall, 90 overall, 90 overall, 90 overall. Row, row. Is he there? Derek, dang it! Useless! Alright, how much more do I have to go until he gets upgraded? I should just check this. And he's not really even halfway there, crap. We gotta get him a lot more touchdowns before we could do that. Wait, he got to be a 90 overall to get his next ability. Yep. Alright, since we're only in week 11, 12. Week 12. Alright, week 12. Since we're... Wait. Alright, okay, it makes sense. Alright, since we're in week 12, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 more games left. That's including the Super Bowl and such. But in the regular season, yeah, we only have 5. But I cannot wait until we get freaking X Factor or ability on freaking Derrick Henry. Not X Factor, like another ability. I'm just now realizing this is a divisional game. And then the game after that is going to be a divisional game. And then the game after that is not going to be a divisional game. But then the game after that is a divisional game. Have we played the Colts yet? I kind of want to look at our divisional games here. We have played the Colts. We barely beat them. Alright, the Jaguars, we kind of stomped. Kind of not. And then, alright, and then we play the Texans twice at the end of the year. Alright, got it. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. If you enjoyed, hit like, subscribe, and as always, FinnJJS. Right here, classic YouTube outro. Peace. Woo! Pretty good games right there, yeah.